Madrigal, Julián. Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Q Pixels Photography, where we are streaming live the final game of Nepson Select 2024 tournament, where the final we have Blessing playing against Leroy Office in the finals. This is Christy Kilase here as your commentary for the final today. The game will be raced to 11. The final will be raced to 11, and the game is about to break as Bibijo is breaking the first break. It's all out here as players are supporting, as fans are supporting their players on the table. It's a fair break from Blessing. Leroy Joseph is now on the table. So just a little introduction of the players that are on the table. I'll start with Blessing, aka Bibijo, the bullet train. Blessing has been playing pool since he was 12 years of age. He's a ghetto boy from Kwazana, and big up to all the Kwazana youths that are viewing. I'm sure you guys are all seeing that from just being a small boy in the auction, you can get somewhere in life. Bibijo is here today playing for $2,000, which can make a huge change in his life. So Blessing started playing pool at 12, and he started playing professional pool in 2022 when he was playing for Mega One Pool Club. During the year that he joined Mega One Pool Club, the club won the first Nepson Premier Pool League championships. And then after that, Blessing decided that he wanted to grow, move clubs to see what's out there in the world, and he joined Paukama Pool Club, which is actually one of the best pool clubs in Zimbabwe, where he is now playing at. During his pool career so far, we haven't seen much of big local tournaments that he has won, and if Bibijo is to win this one today, I'm sure it's going to be a great achievement for him. One fun moment he's been so far is the under-18 tournament that he participated in Eswatini in Swaziland sometime beginning of this year, and he won the under-18 tournament. So we are hoping that Blessing wins today. At the same time, we have Leroy Joseph, who is a decorated player in terms of league matches. So Leroy Joseph started playing pool in 2006 at 18, and now he's 35 years of age. The team he started playing for was called Mafia 2 Pool Club in Chitungwiza, where he reigned there as a player for quite some time, to make it about 3 years. And he was also the captain of the club. Leroy Joseph was groomed by Chalem Timwi and the late Poto Kosi. And I'm sure today, wherever his inspirations are, they are proud of him, as this is one of the big tournaments that he has made to the finals, except of the Nepal's tournament, which he played the final in 2018 in Chitungwiza against Hillary, and he lost to Hillary. So as you're watching the game, I'll continue to give you a brief history of these players, so that you guys get to know who these players are. And I also hope that Leroy Joseph wins today. As you can see on the table, Blessing is going for a run. He might finish this one. And all fans are cheering. One thing about this game is when a player is on the table and they're hitting balls, the game might seem very easy. The way these lads stroke their stance and everything makes pool look easy, but by the moment you get on the table as a fan, it will be a different story altogether. Oh, thank you, Tiago. It says it's Mafia 11, not 2. Oh, yeah. So Leroy Joseph was playing for Mafia 11. That was the first club he played for. And he's here today playing the final in the Nevson Select Open Tournament, in which a winner is going to walk away with $2,000. That's 12 Benjamins. In as much as Vipito was about to win this game, happening here, but the situation will be under control. It's thank you for being patient with us. guys for being patient with us. We are back at the game. We are the first frame where Leroy Joseph misses to put the black ball at the center, which gives Blessing a very high chance of finishing the first frame to win 1-0 against Leroy Joseph. And as you know, Blessing is a potter, is a potting machine, and that black there will be a very small task for him. And Blessing wins the first frame to make it 1-0 in favor of Blessing. This is one of the huge tournaments we have had in Zimbabwe so far, sponsored by Nevson Aggregates. Nevson Aggregates is a company that supplies all aggregates, quarry stones, sands, and also tipper hire around Zimbabwe, and the company has been successful, and we're hoping that through the hand that they are giving in the poor fraternity, we all pray that their business grow. So in partnership with Nelson Select, this has been a very successful tournament. As you can see that the environment, the way the tables were set, the organizing of the tournament was very exquisite, and kudos to Nelson Select for organizing such a successful tournament, which was also lucrative. A bit of fouls to close the table, and now Leroy, oh, by the way, it was a foul break, so he still has a chance to close the table. Blessing closes the table with the Reds, and he fails to legalize. That gives Leroy Joseph a free shot and a visit, and Leroy Joseph is playing yellow. Leroy Joseph is one of the players that plays what we call in Zimbabwe Degepu, and as you see, Blessing is actually adjusting very well to the style of play, and it's a foul. The video is awarded with a free shot and a visit. That's a lovely Karam shot from Blessing. I'm at 2K with the way that the table is now. They'll be looking forward to finishing the balls. And for all you know, Blessing might finish this one. and that's a snook from Leroy. Leroy might finish this one. He positions his whites. A good position for the black ball. And Leroy wins to make it 1-1. Blessing 1, Leroy 1. As Nelson Select, we also want to give gratitude and thanks to Queen's Pool Academy and Rubber City for partnering with us for this Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. They've come in handy with different kinds of tokens for this tournament to be a success. And we'd also want to appreciate Under Inspection for bringing in tables. Some of the tables here were sponsored by Under Inspection. Thank you so much, Under Inspection, for the sponsorship of providing pool tables. So this is the third frame, and the current score is 1-1. Blessing is playing red, Leroy is playing yellow. was a good shot from Blessing. He managed to open up his post, which might help him to finish this round. All goes well. At the same time, the Yellows are not really in a bad position that whenever Leroy has a chance, he might also finish the game. So the game at the moment is still 50-50. Blessing fails to pot. Now Leroy has a chance to play, and with the position of the balls might also finish the game. I could say that ball Leroy is aiming at is the ball that determines if he's going to finish this game, and he has spotted it very well. Positioning is wide for the center. And he manages to pot. Positioning is wide for the second center ball as well. It's a good white. If he manages very well, you'll be able to play his white to position for the black ball on the rail. It was almost a snook. But then again, the white is still in a good position for Leroy to put the black ball. That's a good shot from Leroy to make it 2-1. Leroy leading. We still have a long way to go. This is going to be a race to 11 for the final of Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. For Mafia 11, Leroy Joseph played for Player Line from 2010, and he played for Player Line for about 3 years, where he was a captain of the club. After that, he moved to Blue Roof Pool Club, which is one of the best pool clubs in the Platinum Pool League. And then after playing for Blue Roof, Leroy joined Padombo Pool Club, where he went back to the ground roots in Chitungwiza, where his ground roots are, where he started playing pool at. Padombo Pool Club was one of the best pool clubs in Chitungwiza, and I could say during that time it was also the best club in Harare, because most of the big players in Zimbabwe were playing for Padombo Pool Club, and it was proudly sponsored by Sebet and Mr. Maravanyika. After that, in 2023, Leroy moved to Mega One Pool Club in Granite Side, where he is still playing. today, after all those years of playing pool, here he is playing the final in one of the best elite tournaments in Zimbabwe. I hope you guys are enjoying the game from wherever you're watching from, and you're supporting your players, whether it's Vito, whether it's Leroy. You're allowed to cheer and support your players, and also maybe tell us who do you think is going to win this tournament. It will be good that after the tournament finishes, we would know who predicted the best results. Back on the table, we have Blessing. He wanted to close the table with reds, but he was unfortunate. And with the way the object balls are positioned, they both have a chance to win the frame. It's not one-sided as yet, so we are yet to see what happens. Big up to you, DJ. That's good potting from the bullet train. The potter is he sinks on the center and still has a good white to pocket the corner pockets. A tricky shot over there, but if he manages to sink that ball, you position his white for the other center and he pots. And that's another good pot from Blessing. But he failed, and now we have Leroy on the table where we have his red on advantage for the black ball. But with this style of play, he decides to play Safety. that gives Leroy a free shot and a visit. Leroy decides to open the black ball first so that when he finishes his red balls, he plays the black ball. This may be another finish for Leroy Joseph. Who knows? The stand shot, Leroy might manage to maneuver his white ball to the black ball and finish this game. And there he goes for it. And he positioned his white very well for the black ball. We might see another 3-1. And Leroy posts the black ball to make it 3-1. Leroy leading 3-1 against Blessing. It's Blessing's turn to break now. That's a dry break from Blessing. It's a fair break, but it's a dry break from Blessing. And again, with Leroy's style of play, he chooses to play safe because I'm sure he didn't have any shot to cross the table. And Blessings decides to also play safe. That's a 4 shots. With Blessing having a free shot and a visit, and the table is still open. To support the brand, players are required to put on the Nefson Select t-shirts, which are proudly supplied and sponsored by Queen's Pool Academy. That's a safety shot from Leroy Office. But then Blessing plays a good shot to close the pocket. And the game is now 50-50 as Leroy has gotten hold of. Oh, that's a lovely shot. There was a little space there and Leroy managed to maneuver his ball to pour the ball. That's almost a snoop from the video. But then he can manage to swerve the white ball or to play cushion to get one of his balls in hope that he plays safe. As Leroy has got much of the control for this game. It's his red balls. Most of them are open. And Leroy fails to get out of the pockets. From the look of things, now Blessing has the upper hand. Positioning is white for the yellow down the rail, and if he manages to put it very well, you'll be going for the ball to the left of the table and then to the right, and position is white for the black ball. But then these players, they would think otherwise. But then he opens way for the black ball again. And plays a good shot. Position is white for the black ball. And that's a pot from Blessing to make it 3-2. Leroy Office leading 3-2. Leroy Office Akabaga is leading 3-2. So Leroy says what motivated him to be where he is in the tournament today is that he wants to be back in the game. He wants to be back in the game and be one of the top players as well. And winning this tournament will be a big thing for him and his family, as he has 2 little boys to take care of. And he says that lately he hasn't been having much time to practice, as he's also working for Global, Turbo and Diesel, just so he can take care of the family. But he says if he wins this tournament, he's going to be putting more efforts into pool. at the same time, we also have Blessing, who says that if he wins this tournament, he's going to bring in more pool tables on top of what he is now. As you can see, one of the tables which were used for this tournament are owned by Blessing, and he's hoping that if he wins this one, he's going to top up his table so that he makes money from it, as he's a young lad who's still looking forward to a lot in life. And he finishes to make it 3-3. The results now in the Nelson Select Tournament 2024 is 3-3. Leroy Office Akabaga playing Blessing the Bullet Train. And fans are all cheering here for their players, which is a good thing. That's another dry break from Blessing. Dry break, but fair break. The table is still open. Crosses the table with reds. It's 3-3. No one is leading Louis Slim. It's on par, 3-3. The yellows. With the money at stake, all the players will be having a little bit of pressure. So this is going to be one of the difficult stressing game for the players. Do you want me to tell you that Leroy is leading 3-3, dudes? I know you're supporting Leroy, as you guys were together at Blue Roof Pool Club for quite some time, and he's your young lad here, and I know that you're in full support of him. No one is leading. The game is on 3-3, as you can see on the scoreboard. Table playing reds. Let's see if he manages to finish this one. But then he now has a little bit of a disadvantage, as his red boy is in front of the yellow, but using the red ball behind, he can be able to maneuver to the pockets. Bullet Train a chance, and knowing Blessing's style of play, we might be saying something else, in as much as Leroy had setting the rail. That was a good finish from Blessing. We had 7 balls on the table, but he managed to finish them all and pour the black ball as well. That was a good game, a good display from Blessing. Agape beat the bullet train. Joseph is breaking. We are on the 8th frame. This is a race to 11. The final is being played race to 11. The final of Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. One of kinds. One of the biggest sponsored tournaments we have had. Elite tournaments we have had so far in Zimbabwe. With a very strategic organizing team, everything was spectacular from the table, the venue, the way they scheduled the games. Everything was just flowing, and all the players from the comments that I had are happy with the progress so far of the tournament. They are happy with the prize money. They are happy with everything that's going on here. Blessing plays safe there. He's playing the yellow balls. Shout out to you, Jonathan. In as much as Blessing is my homeboy, I think I could say that, well, it will be a bit personal, but both of them are my homeboys. I've been associated with Leroy for quite some time, also as my coach in the game of pool. So really, honestly speaking, I'm not supporting anyone. Whoever wins between Blessing and Leroy Joseph will be the best player of the day, and I'm supporting both of them. That's a lovely raw shot from Blessing. He fails to pour the ball, but still the yellow is in a good position as he crosses the pockets for one of the red balls, which is after the cushion, which Leroy might have been planning to put on the pocket there at the end. But despite that, Leroy has a very good chance of winning this frame if he manages to play well. Baga. If he plays a reverse shot to position his white for the red going down to the corner pockets, he might finish this game to make it 4-4. And he's right on track. That's a lovely white for the black ball. And Leroy wins to make it 4-4. Is still 50-50 as the score shows for now. We don't even know who's going to win and go home with $2,000 as yet. That's a fair break from Blessing, and he puts the yellow ball on the break. Now he's deciding on which ball he's going to take. As we are watching the game, all the trophies are lined up on the table. The cash is already there. Let's watch and see who's going to take the trophy and the money home. Blessing closes with the yellow balls, which are all in good position that he might go for a finish. Playing reds. It was supposed to be an apple for Blessing, but then he didn't manage to put the pet ball, which is supposed to give him a good chance to make it an apple. And Leroy decides to play safe. Though Blessing can play the yellow balls, but without cutting. Well positioned for a finish. The only challenge being that there are too many red balls clustered on the center. But let's see how he's going to drive the kill ball to finish. Positioning the white for the left center. And plays another good white to sink the down at the corner, and also position is white for the black ball, which he managed very well, and now he has a straight shot to go to the right corner pockets and finish. that's a lovely finish from Leroy Joseph to make the score line in favor of Leroy Office 5-4. Baga leading 5-4 is breaking. And that's a fair break from Baga. The Reds are the ones with more advantage on the table. And Leroy closes the table with Reds. There is a connection of the red balls from Baga. And he decides to place it as he didn't have a clear shot to pot the red balls. Blessing also decides to play safe, closing the left corner pockets, as most of Leroy's red balls were positioned for the corner pockets. But then that's another lovely shot again from Leroy as he opens up his red balls, and now they are all in a good position except for the red ball that's close to the black at the center there. Blessing, I wouldn't really predict what he's planning to do, as he still has one yellow ball. That's also at the center there where the black ball and the red ball are. But he might have a plan to open up the three balls. Let's see what he's thinking. Just as much as we're thinking, but then the yellow ball close to the red there at the center is still in a tight spot. Video fails to pockets, a straight shot, giving Leroy a chance to play. And the game is 50-50 as both of them have those two balls that are close to each other, and whoever manages to play the cue ball very well to open up those balls, I'm sure is the person that's going to win. And Leroy is done just that with a beautiful shot. He manages to open the balls, and with all luck and good play, he might finish the game. But then again, it's not an easy one, as he has to cut the center. Because with the other ball at the corner pocket, it's a snap. If he manages to put the center, he might go for a win. And that's a catch on the red ball, giving Blessing another chance to pot. We cannot really say that Black is in a bad position for Blessing, as we know that he's so good with straight shots. He might decide to take the black ball in one of the pockets there. Oh, and he has managed to open up for the black ball. Playing a good white for the yellow that's on the rail, and going for a connection to finish the frame. And he seems to be managing very well. And that's a finish from Blessing. Positioning is perfect white for the center, and Blessing wins to make it 5-5. Thank you for following the page, and as this is a social media platform, you can support QPixel by sending stars. Have taken a little break. The results are standing at 5-5. Blessing 5, Leroy Office 5. The game is a race to 11. This is the final game of the Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024, a tournament that was sponsored by Nelson Aggregates, one of the biggest aggregates company in Zimbabwe, backed up by Moffat Moyo. We thank you, boss, for bringing Pooh to the lights. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, and we appreciate that you have taken the young boys playing pool across the world through pool. The Nelson Select has sent players to China, to Kenya, Nairobi, Mchana. They've been to Swaziland, they've been to Zambia, they've been to Uganda, and from the look of things, there is more to come. So we really appreciate you for sponsoring Pooh as a sport. And also to mention Rubber City. Rubber City has sponsored a number of tournaments in the NPPL League, including the Rubber City Chairman's Trophy. We also have Queen's Pooh Academy, which is also coming as a partner of the Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024, sponsoring the t-shirts which you are seeing here being worn by the players. Thanks to you, Queen's Pooh Academy. Here present, we have supporters from all over the country who are supporting their players in the tournament. We also have the Zipper delegation. We recognize the presence of the president of Zipper and the TD. We recognize the presence of the NPPL treasurer, Mr. Bushu. For all your aggregate supplies, please contact the Nelson Aggregates. They are the sponsors of this Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. This is not a match. This is not a match, but Blessing is sessioning. Oh, by the way, game is on. The players are back on the table, guys. Sorry about that. The guys are back on the table with a 5-0. Blessing 5, Leroy 5. Apologies for that. We are back to our final game, where Leroy is playing yellow, Blessing playing red. That's a good part from Leroy. Positioning is white, either for the yellow that's next to the black ball, down to the right, far right corner, or to sink to the near corner pocket. But then he decides to play Safiri again. This game seemed to be a bit similar from the previous game we watched, where we have the one black ball there at the center dot near the two yellow and the red ball. And again, as it seemed to be similar, whoever is going to manage to open up those balls will still have to win this game. So let's see what what happens. And Leroy plays safety, opening up his yellow ball. And also sending the other red ball to a tight position. And that's a good safety shot from Leroy. And Blessing manages to find his red ball. Also putting the other yellow ball that Leroy had played very well to open up, but now is back to the same position. To be one of the slow games that we've seen between the two opponents, Leroy and Blessing. Beautiful skill shot from Blessing, and if he manages to sink the red behind the two yellow balls, he might go for a finish on this one. That's a good wide positioning for the center ball. And a good spin to position white for the black ball. And Blessing wins the frame. And Blessing leads 6-5. In the next one, select Open Tournament 2024 final. Leroy Office playing against Blessing, the Bullet Train. Blessing leads 6-5. This proves that NPPO is quite a competitive league, as both the two boys play for clubs that are in the Nefsan Premier Pool League. Blessing playing for Paukama Pool Club, and Leroy playing for Mega One Pool Club. The tournament was open to everyone around Zimbabwe. We had players coming from Tare, players coming from Bulawayo, players coming from Stungwiza. But now we see both players from Harare playing finals. Blessing is on yellow, and wish the yellows perfectly placed that Blessing might finish. And at the same time, whatever happens, in case Blessing fails to finish, the Reds are in quite a good position for Leroy to also do the same. But then Blessing fails to put the ball. And that's safety from Leroy. That's a snook, and Blessing is searching. And he touches the yellow ball. Leroy is on reds. And has 3 balls down the rail. I mean down the table near to the black spot, where the balls have a bit of a disadvantage is Blessing plus the pocket of the yellow ball, and that's a total snoop from Blessing. And Leroy is searching. Leroy manages to find his red ball, but then with the position of the whites, it's not looking good for Leroy, as Blessing can finish the game. Blessing as he positions the whites for the yellow that was on the rail, and now he's on black. That's a finish from Blessing, and Blessing now leads 7-5 against Leroy Office, the bagger. Is 7-5 in favor of Blessing. The bid of the bullet train who's playing against Leroy Office Bagger. We still have a game here as the match is a race to 11 with Blessing breaking. And that's a dry break from Blessing. closes the table with a carom shot playing yellow. From where I'm seated, I'm not sure if the cue ball is in a position to pot the yellow far left lane. But then I guess I'm right. Now he's going for the connection where he positioned his yellow on the pocket. And of course giving a chance to Blessing. Blessing is leading 7-5 in the final of Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. A tournament that was brilliantly organized by the Nelson Select team, which came to be a very successful tournament, well organized, everything on par level. One of the well organized tournaments we have seen so far in Zimbabwe. The Nelson Select team led by Francis Mukwekwe, and on this one he has done a very good job. Advantage that Blessing has at the meantime is the red ball on the rail, which I think is trying to play white for now, and he has done very well to get white for the red on the rail. And unfortunately he didn't manage to pot the ball, which gives Leroy Joseph a good advantage, as most of his yellow balls are positioned for the corner far right pocket, and again he fails to pot the connection shot. To make people get Tuesday. That's a lovely potting from Blessing. As he now has one red ball left, which he has to position the white for the black ball to pot. Now he's going to put it down the corner, the far left corner. And that's a miscue from Blessing, which gives Leroy a very huge advantage, as the yellow balls are very well positioned for a finish. Leroy sets the yellow ball on the center, which gives him a good white to connect the ball, which was in the rail. And again, it's either he sinks at the center pocket or he connects the two balls, and he decides to connect and still has And that's a lovely white for the black ball. It's Leroy Ems to finish. That's a lovely shot from Leroy to make it 6-7 in favor of Blessing. Blessing Aka, the bullet train, is leading 7-6 against Leroy, the Bagger. Tight match, this one. We can hardly determine or predict who is going to win, as the scoreline is just too close. That's a break from Leroy, putting the red ball, and now he's going to decide which pose he's going to play. And Leroy decides to take on the red. And the red balls look a bit dangerous, is taking the chances Leroy might finish the game. And he plays a lovely spin. That was almost a scratch on the white center there. But then he still has a chance to finish. Blessing is on the yellow balls, and he fails to pot the corner pocket there, giving Leroy another chance. And Leroy decides to play Safety. And Blessing is in an attacking mode, though the black ball is in a tight position because the red ball is in front on the pocket. And Blessing decides to play Safety as well. Maybe for him to get white for the yellow that's behind the black ball. you for that. Blessing is aiming for a finish. It is left with 3 yellow balls. And that's a finish from Blessing to make it 8-6 in favor of Blessing. 8-6 in favor of Blessing. The match is a race to 11. This is the final of the Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. A tournament which was well sponsored. At stake is $2,000 US. 20 Benjamins that these young lads are playing for today. It's 8-6 in favor of Blessing. Lovely shot for the red at the center. Positioning is white in a nice spot for the red down the right corner as well. Positioning the white for the center to put the black ball and Vito leads 9-6. This is really an entertaining match where Blessing and Leroy Office are playing the final of the Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024. Blessing leading 9-6, and it's Leroy's turn to break. That's a dry break from Leroy. That's a dry break from Leroy. And Blessing seemed to be wanting to play the Reds. And he closes the table with the Reds. review of this match between Blessing and Leroy. Leroy started playing very well, leading the scoreline of 3-1. As Blessing gathered all his momentum, they went to a par of 4-4. Then later in the game, Leroy was leading 5-4, and then next it was 5-5, and then Blessing was now leading 7-5, and now with where we are, Blessing is now leading 9-6. And with all hopes and wishing good for both players, we're hoping that Leroy comes back so that this game will be more interesting, showing a well-balanced match that's interesting to the spectators and to the sponsors. But nevertheless, both the players are playing very well. In as much as poor players, I'm sure you guys will know that here and there a player can make mistakes, but overall these lads are playing really a beautiful game, showing their skills on the table. That's what you call a bibito shot from Leroy. That's an interesting one. But then it seems Leroy now has a bit of pressure, even with the speed he's playing his game at. And he fails to tap the yellow to the corner pocket, giving Blessing a very big chance to finish the game, as Leroy positions or plays the cue ball recklessly. And that's a double sink from Blessing, aiming for the black ball. Blessing wins to make it 10-6, and this is a race to 11 in the final Nerves and Select Open Tournament 2024, which is proudly sponsored by Nerves and Aggregates, a company that supplies aggregates, tipper hiring across Zimbabwe. We see here Blessing is being showered with money from the supporters. That's a dry break from Blessing. The scores are on 10-6 in favor of Blessing, where he is playing the final in the Nelson Select Open Tournament 2024 against Leroy Joseph Akabaga, who just closed the table with the yellow balls. And this lovely tournament was proudly organized to you, our fans and players, by the Nerves and Select team, which was a very well organized tournament where each and every one of us here enjoyed. And we also hope that from wherever you're watching from, you guys enjoyed the live streaming, you enjoyed the games. And we are only hoping that we have more of these tournaments in the near future. to play safe, playing the yellow. And it's now Blessing's turn to play. This is Christy Akakilasi on the commentary today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. Big up to you all from wherever you're watching the game from. Big up to you, Simbarashe Kamunyaru. Big up to you, Innocent Mula Mawoko. Big up to you, D. Donovan Coletti. Big up to you, Kennedy Samshonga. Big up to you, all our viewers. Tetenda Mashora, Simbarashe Kamunyaru, Lukolo Sigu, More Life Chukue, Audrin, Arnold K, Lynn, Wisdom, Tando, Louis Lim, Innocent, Kennedy, Lynch, Simban Ruata, Witness, Chiba. Thank you guys for watching. Hi, More Life is Kilasi here. Unfortunately today it's not Priest the Voice on the commentary, but I'm sure she will be back on the commentary soon. This is the final match we are watching. Blessing Aka Bibido the Bullet Train playing against Leroy Office, one of the old horses we have here in Zimbabwe. The guy has been playing pool for quite some time, and today he has gathered so much courage, playing a beautiful game from the beginning to get where he is now, playing the final against Blessing. And as well, we have our Blessing Bibido, the Bullet Train, playing the finals today. This is one of the biggest tournaments that he has participated, and I know that he's anticipating to win this as his first biggest tournament that he's going to win this year. His Blessing has never won any of the big tournaments in Zimbabwe, including the Nepal tournament. Big up to you, Joseph Mavunga. Blessing on red. And of course aiming for a finish. If he manages to finish this one, that will make it a win for Blessing to take home $2,000 home. That would be a good Christmas gift for him from the Nefsan aggregates and the Nefsan select organizers. That's a dub from Blessing, winning the tournament 11-6. Congratulations to you, Blessing Aka Bibido, the Bullet Train. And congrats also to Leroy Office for being the second runner-up in the tournament. Congrats to both the players. The guys played a very good game. Thank you so much from the Q Pixels live streaming. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for being with us through the live